everybody, and welcome to episode 90 of Community Service Hour. There's a few different ways to watch Community Service Hour. Find them all on hour.gg. Please click subscribe, leave a comment, and this helps spread the visibility of the show. And we really appreciate that. So let's get started. Today on the agenda, we have, has anybody used POAP here? Nobody's tried it?
Well defined use. No, I think I've just received a bunch for all online events I've attended. But I haven't really done anything with them beyond look at them once or twice in my Ethereum wallet.
So it's an online event and then you scanned a QR code or what?
No, I think I had given my wallet as part of a hackathon. They just airdrop it to me. And the consent part is that I knew they were going to do that when I gave them my wallet.
Right. So there's two different ways you can get a POAP. If they email it to you, then it allows you to use an email account. Then there's a whole onboarding experience. But if you give them the address, well, that means you already have an address and you've already onboarded yourself.
Well, I don't remember exactly. It might have been done through email. But if they already have my wallet address, is that necessary?
No, if they have your wallet address, they can drop it into your wallet.
Right.
If you don't have a wallet, if you have an email and you give them your email, then they can, but I think you can receive redeem codes, which you then distribute yourself via email. And then they have to click it and they go through onboarding with that email address.
Yeah, why don't we pretend we're a new user?
Yeah, so there's an approval workflow. So you create a POAP, category of POAP, but then they have to accept you.
Mm-hmm.
I did get a salesperson to reach out and to say if I wanted to have a meeting. And then I replied, invited them to this call, and then zero response at all.
A salesperson.
Well, it's probably a sales robot, Steve. So hello to... Okay, so here's some claim links. I got a test POAP. So if you've never
How did you get these?
I had to get approved.
Okay. Should we review from their website to start?
And this is fun to talk about. For me, it really just matters for onboarding. I have to help them sell. So POAP is for celebrations. Bookmarks for your life, nice slogan. Mint, drop, connect.
Bookmarks for your life. That's interesting. Framing.
Here's what it looks like. There's one POAP here. Date. There's a bunch of people that were there. Collector, power. How do you get power? Is that number of POAPs? POAP is creating a definition power, which just equals number of POAPs received. This is something we talked about on this call. We talked about previously giving out NFTs for participants of Community Service Hour, but then they would be different values. So one value for participating, different value for some type of achievement. On the top right here, I guess this is Ethereum versus Gnosis. So it looks like farly most people are going to be doing this on other networks. Now, how do you redeem? So I thought there would be a QR code scanner here. Oh, Mint. Scan NFC. Okay. Mint. Secret word. So that's cool. I like that it doesn't try to do anything with a password on Ethereum. That's great. I like its limited scope. It's got a Q&A, so it takes responsibility for answering some questions. It does start the conversation with you having an Ethereum wallet. Oh, wait. It says start by adding your Ethereum or email address. Oh, enter your address, not just wallet address. Okay, I like that. So you could go through...
What happens if you add an email address?
Okay. So...
You still have to connect the wallet at some point.
Okay, so it's enter your address, and then we can put... Okay. It did not send me a welcome email. So now let's go mint one of those. Mint. Enter code. Okay, that's why there's more entropy, because they're not digits. Testing is already in use. Oh, that's the name of the... that's the name of the drop. I tried to name it testing 1, 2, 3, and then it gave me an error. So then I renamed it to testing 1, 2, 3. The given name is already in use. Share a moment. Okay, it says share a moment, but it can't let me share a moment. So I guess this is kind of like a Foursquare check-in or something. It's not trying to get me to make a wallet. Your POAP redemptions will be linked to the address below. You can unlink your address and add another one at any time. Remember, you can explore other people's POAP collections too. I like that it tells you that, so you can spy on other people. That's cool. Now, I guess if I go to my email, your POAPs. Okay, so here's the upgrade. Your POAPs are ready to be minted. Click. So on the phone, it says mint, and it shows in my collection, but here it says the POAP you reserved can now be minted on an Ethereum wallet of your choice. Please follow this link. It expires in 7 days. Does my POAP expire in 7 days, or does it stay attached to the email address? I don't know. Please follow this link. So this is what I didn't like about this. It says, please follow this link to finish. Click here. If you don't have an Ethereum address yet, learn more here. If you have any questions, click help. There's too many buttons. There should be one button, and it should actually be a button. Do I want to finish the process, or do I want to learn more? Do I want to finish the process, or do I not have an Ethereum address? They both apply. Okay, so I'm going to just click the first one. Yeah. These POAPs were claimed with an email. Please enter your Ethereum or ENS to claim them. Get my address. Okay. Way too complicated. So that now I got to know that I'm looking for this gray thing down here. Okay. Create one. Create a wallet. Still not sure. Learn more. And that shouldn't even be a button. And it's not even a button. Awesome. It literally goes to a 404. There is no learning more. Sorry, tell.ie. It's not even, the whole domain name is dead. No one ever clicked learn more before. We're so deep in the decision tree. You need a machete to cut down the forest to keep walking on this path. All right, create a wallet. Click. Select one of the wallet providers below to get started on your Web3 adventure. Now, this is where, no, this is not an open source project. This is where you just make a pull request. Oh, you have a typo. And then also, you know what project did this. But no, this is some commercial, not open source project with a huge typo there. Okay, so now it's, again, laying me into this question. Do I want MetaMask or Coinbase wallet? Is it going to drop me on the homepage? Oh, okay. I like that it didn't just drop me on the homepage. It actually did a thing first. Install the browser extension. Set up your first wallet. Store your recovery phrase. I guess seemingly if I had installed MetaMask right now, this button would not say install anymore. So that's kind of like a little fail-safe. Okay, so maybe Privy is the one that's responsible. The onboarding is handled by Privy. So they're assuming, okay, so if Privy was great, then maybe this would be less of a problem. POAP could just be a little less presumptuous that the default is people that understand this stuff. Then they drop everybody on Privy. Privy gets them up to speed. Privy fixes their wording, broken links, 404's, other stuff. And then POAP makes a lot more sense. It's close. I'm just thinking if I deploy this at my company, this is going to require a large help document with at least 7 points of failure that we identified. That my staff, who has never done any of this stuff, will need to, should I just make a YouTube video? Make a video, okay, you need to click this. Okay, so now I'm going to do Privy's job. Why doesn't Privy have a YouTube video? Okay, well, we found some ways that Privy can improve. They seem to have a GitHub account, but the stuff that we looked at didn't appear to be open source. If you understand these things, you're going to be in a decent place. If you don't, good luck. We can jump to that. Revenue model. Revenue is zero revenue. It's been for a while. But if you do this for commercial purposes, air quoting here, then they charge you $1 per POAP. Currently on sale for 25 cents a POAP. $1 is steep for my giveaway purposes. 25 cents is fine, depending on how many people want this and whether it drives revenue. Do I get more engagement out of paying 25 cents / $1 or versus giving money to MailChimp to email spam them constantly? I'm guessing MailChimp is going to get the money, but at 25 cents or less, that might be worth it to do a POAP. Here's my account for work. I made some popes for people that completed a medical training course. They wanted to be in a circle. They wanted on brand. They also wanted to know a timeline. So I made all of them like an annual, like for the whole year. Now, these certifications, when you complete CPR or another medical certification, it expires on a certain date. So I branded this around the expiration date year, the 2025. And when you physically get a wallet card, that's kind of how it looks too. So typically they're imagining that I'm participating in a live in-person event. They're giving examples like a wedding or a seminar or, like you said, online webinar. Those would be like a 3-day event or a 2-day event. The limitation here is that after 30 days past this date or something, you can no longer mint these. So it is expired. And then it's permanently limited. Mint links. That's what I got before, mint links. So I could click this button here for how many I want, but actually I'm going to click this one. I'm going to click buy. If you request free ones, it has to be manually approved, probably. If I want to commercially use them, I click buy, and then that'll probably be PayPal or something. So I got to make these little circles. You're not allowed to use SVG. You have to use PNG or JPEG. I didn't like that. So this drop here is number 147,000. So there's 100,000 other people before me that did this, apparently. And good luck. Get money. I hope that this works out. We've updated our policy. We are distinguishing between commercial and personal. So the pricing's fair at the discounted pricing. The experience is okay. The onboarding is a little rough. So not so much to say. You can look at, it's 2019. Let's see the initial date. Not going to get too deep into this. So we can look at the date is May 2019. Okay. Oh, there's 35,000 minted, I think. So I don't like how you are selling them. I'm more a fan of badges. Is it really proof of participation if you can give it away? Is that really proof if you can sell it? I guess so. You can buy a Michael Jackson ticket and sell that for $1,000. It says ERC 721 of owner by index. So that's enumerable, token by index. Yep. Transfer from, safe transfer from. Okay. So it's ERC 721. Thank you. Problem is it's a proxy. So there's an admin. But yeah, so I'm not sure if it's still upgradable, but if you're doing a proxy, that theoretically means that they can take all your tokens or even accidentally delete the whole contract. Something you want to know. This website, it's got social proof here. They're trying to show different brands. GitHub is giving them out. Budweiser's giving them out. It would be nice if it linked directly to it. Here's the actual link to the Budweiser. How many do you think it's going to be? 96. This should link on this homepage. 96 it's not a terrible number. And the people that received them had a high power. So a lot of these people that got them, well, you see what's going on here. A lot of people that got them have like 100 popes. And if you read the description here, it's people that were in the Discord channel. So do you get what's going on? So they announced somewhere that it's on Discord, and then all the people that already have popes, whether they care or not about Budweiser, probably got dropped as a link into the Pope Discord. And someone's like, okay, here's the free Pope. Everybody show up. They all click the link, and then they got it. So it's not so much brand engagement from people that are a fan of Budweiser, the Budverse opening day. It's more people that are in the Pope Discord that are just looking to sweep up a thing. I'm not going to do that, right? So if I'm dropping a Pope for people that have this medical certificate, it's going to only be for my customers. So when you click on this, a natural distribution is this power. You're going to see 99.9% of them. This is going to be their only Pope because I'm bringing in fresh blood, right? You're not going to see half of them, even like a majority of them here have other popes. You're not going to see that for me. Now this is weird because the Pope ID is in the millions, but it says there's only 35,000 here. Yeah, I'm not going to go so deep in the smart contract. We don't have to look anything more than that. Bus factor is mostly, so the smart contract, luckily, it runs by itself. It's just vulnerable to the admin role.